would you suggest that somebody, get started like at home?
So these are the things you should think about before you record. Why are you doing it? Who is it for? And what's the takeaway? You should know what you want them to feel or what you want them to do. Is it like an action? Even if it's you know what you like. So you can say a woman like me, you can say your age, they work in media, but have a person in mind that you're making it for. Just answer those 3 W questions and then you kind of on a good track to just start, basically.
You can record for 2 hours, but you might want like a 30-minute cut down.
So there is a rule. If you want someone to listen in one go, as in one setting, it's around 22 to 23 minutes. And all I would say with timing is that, like I say, you can go out for a drink with your friends. If you recorded that, say you were with your friends for 5 hours, if you're lucky, you might get an hour of good content. So to you, you're like, oh, this is hilarious. But when you listen back, you'll be like, oh, no. So just listen back when you when editing a podcast. Just listen. What parts don't you need? Take them out. But you can be free with timing.
On the flip side, what does somebody do if the phone call isn't as long as they'd hoped? What do you do when it isn't as long as you hoped?
You just have a short episode. There's no rules.
How would you advise people to reach out to guests who aren't their friends?
So I'm actually not friends with any celebrities. So nearly everyone I work with has to come via how we approach them. So basically I'm old school, I guess. I go through proper channels. So even if I've met you somewhere and even if I follow you or you follow me, I still won't DM you unless I genuinely cannot find any contact information. I will DM and be like, hi, what's your email? But pretty much everyone else, you can type their name and their PR and you will find a contact to their team.
You do not need to have, a massive budget. But you need to remember who you're talking to. Again, it goes back to those 3 W's. People listen to podcasts on their devices. People are always on their phones. So whilst you've got them there, you've got to exploit the apps that people use regularly. We're multitaskers as well. People forget. As we listen to things, we're multitasking. We're trying to catch the train. You put something on your main feed, on your stories, just a reminder, because that's what we did with This City. Every night before, the episode would drop on a Tuesday. So on the Monday night, I'd post up an image, be like, okay, so our next guest is da-da-da-da-da. Make sure you subscribe. That's you getting your listeners right there by just kind of giving them that little teaser.
With multiple voices, you have to just allow the person to answer the question. So I'm answering, and I'll.
Sorry, what did you say?
Exactly.
We are obsessed with filling silences.
When you're interviewing people, so in radio, you would have found this as well, because in radio you can't have silence.
Yeah, no, it's a completely different discipline.
Yeah, cannot have silence in radio, but in podcasting you can. So if you're interviewing someone and you allow them the space to answer, just relax and just have the conversation. If there's some awkward silence, it's fine. Just soldier through, it's fine.
Just say, if you've got a podcast about, baking, follow all the other accounts of your favourite, pastry chefs and whatever, because these algorithms aren't silly. They work for a reason. They pick these things up and they will group you in with like-minded people to get your stuff out there. It all works.
So you can do that in the podcast as well. That's called cross promotion. So you would find other baking podcasts, get in touch with them. Hey, I'll shout out your podcast on my show if you shout out my podcast on your show. Literally cross promotion, it's free. And it helps you grow audience. You can want it to be perfect. You can want the best sound quality ever. You won't improve until you get it out. So just do it. Literally every show I've ever done, you can see the improvement, but I only improved because I did it.
I think you just have to kind of stick with your gut and keep sticking to your 3 whys. You've got to stick to the intentions of your podcast, and there's nothing wrong with taking in, constructive criticism. But remember, you can always do this by yourself. You genuinely do not need a team. I keep on saying it, but that is the innovative thing about podcasts, is that you don't need a machine behind you,
Yeah. The key is to get it recorded and put it out.
Yeah, just get broadcasting. Don't stop.
Do it.
You're they say the world is your oyster. Your bedroom is your oyster. So get your device, get recording, and if at first you don't succeed, press stop, start again.